I qualified as a coach then while I was working for them, and I said I could see with the coaching methods why these women and the men, but I noticed the women were single, and they didn't realize that they have all the answers as to why they're single. It's got nothing to do with what's going on in the outside. It's nothing to do with the lack of available men. It's nothing to do with anything else. They have all the answers, but they didn't know how to apply certain methods. So I said to the owner, I said, let me run a workshop for the women, and just as a one-off, just to help them find the guy in the future. So they had a database of about 100,000, and they promoted it. And I ran a workshop in Holborn for about 100 single women. And the women there from that event said to me, you need to start doing some more of these events. And at the time, there was about 90 women in there from all races, and there was 10 black women in there. And the black women said to me, look, you've got to do this for us black women because it was really good, and you've got to do events for, the black women. I said to her, there's no way you're going to get a guy in a room with a couple of hundred black women and coaching them on how to find a black guy. And that's how I started out. And I went back home and I checked it out on the internet, and I realized that it's big in America. There's this thing about black men and black women, for whatever the reasons or the problems are, they're not connecting. They're not connecting. So I used to run seminars and workshops in London, packed out, a couple of hundred people used to come there, mainly women. But I was also bringing the men so the women can understand how men think and feel as well. So it was all about...
So, I mean, I know you were saying there that they need to, they've got the answers in themselves maybe, but I know now there's a lot of single, very successful black or whatever, just female women. Do you think that maybe we're quite intimidating, our success to men, or what do you think is off-putting? Other than, once you've got over ourselves, what do you think is the next sort of problem? Why we're single?
I think what a lot of women are saying, that they find it difficult to find men on their level, right? So I usually ask them, where are you meeting these men? Because if you're meeting these men that are not on your level, you must have known when you first met them in the early stages they wasn't on your level.
But some women like to change men, right? They think they can change.
Yeah, that's one of the main things. So what then happens then is they go through dating men like that, and then blame the men that they're dating and saying, well, they're not on their level. Well, where do these types of men that you're looking for are going to be? And most women don't really know. It's one of the things. So, this is like Russian roulette. They go out and they're picking and choosing. But if these independent, successful, I'm assuming a lot of these business women are looking for businessmen, but the businessmen are going to be at business events. They're going to be at business conferences.
You need to place yourself in the right place.
You need to be in the right
man.
You need to be in the right environment where those types of men are going to be.
To get the right. Let me just say, if there's any singles ladies out there, this show is live and interactive. Feel free to give us a call on 0203 355 5526. Des is here, he's got lots of stuff to give you, lots of advice and wisdom. So give a call or send us a tweet at That's What's Up UK, and we'll read it out later in the show. It's very interesting because you're doing the events and you're bringing people together. Yeah. Which is nowadays, it's all online dating. So you're still managing to be successful in that, because I'm not really into online. What do you recommend that for single ladies?
A lot of women, because I work with all races now. I started off, that was my journey. I started off, that was a story with the black women, because I got labelled that I've gone in and I'm putting down black women and being very negative about it, all those kind of things. When it was black women that brought the idea,
that made you do it.
Because it wasn't my idea in the first place to do that, because I was going to be a business coach for driving instructors in the UK. And I fell into this. Shush. And now, as you can see, on my website, I've got testimonials from all races. So that was my journey. And what was happening was, I was realising, and other races were realising, what about us? Is your coaching culturally based? Is it, can your methods help all races? And yes, it was. It wasn't culturally.
I guess if it's just women in general, it's not about colour, is it? If it's women, I guess we're all going to have the same sort of flaws.
There's women that are meeting, men from other races now. So it's not, when I started off like that, but now, I won that award for APCTC. I think I was only black guy that won that award.
Oh, wow.
So it's now, I'm now working with all races. When my book comes out, it's going to be targeted for all races. So that was my journey starting off now. So
I know you've had like in weddings and there's one recent engagements, even still the other day, like within a year of being on your course and stuff. Roughly how many single women do you think you've hooked up since you've been doing it since 2009?
To be honest, I have no idea. And the reason why I don't, if you came to my event, right, and you came to my event today and you started dating this guy 3 months and it was all going well, because I know you, a lot of you women are very private, okay?
Of course we are.
Very private. And it didn't work out. You wouldn't tell me that.
I guess, right. You only hear the story when it's like massive.
But I've met loads of women that said, oh yeah, I used your tip that you told me to ask him the time or whatever.
But you definitely made a difference.
Made a difference. I mean, I can tell by the testimonials as well.
That's a great link there. Talking about the testimonials, let's check out a few of the happy ladies that Des has helped out. And here's some of his testimonials.
Hello, thank you for inviting me to this wonderful event. I had a fantastic time. It's very inspiring. It's given me lots of food for thought. It's a brilliant event.
It was a really interesting day. It was very positive. I didn't really have any expectations for today, but I've actually picked up lots of tips and ideas of how I can increase my chances of meeting the right man. So I really enjoyed it. And it was great to meet other women who are in the same boat as me. And I realised that actually it's a very natural thing. So I really recommend the day. It's brilliant.
Today's event was really good, very informative. It was fun. It didn't really feel like a workshop. It kind of felt like a gathering of friends, which was really good. Desi's great. I love his coaching style. I'll definitely be back for another event. Yeah, really great. I recommend, this event to all my single friends. Really good.
I came to the workshop today not really knowing what to expect, but I found Des to be very approachable. He gave lots of scenarios of different occasions where you could be more appealing to the opposite sex, and it was good to get a male perspective as well, so would highly recommend it to my friends.
Hi, I'm Michelle Goodridge. I've turned up here today on the workshop. Absolutely fabulous day. Met loads of like-minded women who are in exactly the same situation as I am. Got a real insight into guys. The host, Des, and the lady that's with him, wonderful people, and you've got to come along. My friends are going to be so gutted if they missed it.
Coming to the dating training today was really great, just to spend a day learning about something that you wouldn't normally learn about. It was really good to be in a room full of women and to figure out what you can do better, what you can stop doing that's holding you back, maybe kind of come up with a few ideas for how you can get more dates, go out and basically have more fun with your life.
Wow, so there's the proof, you know what I mean, that this man has got a lot of success and there's a lot of happy women out there from getting Des's tips. I mean, it must be such a great feeling, when you went to the wedding, right, for the one that got married.
Yeah, Mr. and Mrs. Jess, they got married last year.
Wow.
She was, she actually, I had an event where I brought the men there and she met him there, and I think he proposed to her within 3 to 6 months, and then the wedding was the following year. And it was such a nice feeling, because that was what I wanted to achieve. Everything else putting aside, it was actually to be at a wedding and see her there and seeing her parents there, proud for that moment. Because
and that's down to you,
really.
I
connected it up. And I made a speech, and I was the only one allowed to make the speech outside of the family, and I'd always remember that for them.
That's fantastic. That's got to be a good feeling. So why do you do what you do? So you, as you say, you wanted to be a driving instructor, just a coach, and obviously you've got a buzz for it. But what keeps you doing it and doing more and more?
Days like the wedding like that, and there's so many women that I've inspired and touched as well, and there's some men as well. But when you get people coming to you and you help them to improve their life, and they're inspired and you've changed their life completely, you can't put a price on that. Forget about how much money you make or whatever, but
the natural feeling,
you can't put a price on that. And the next thing is, I want to be responsible for children.
This is a good guy. This is a good guy.
Go to the christening.
Go to the christening next.
It's okay. But that's I'm always been into personal development, and I went through a transformation in my life, in my change, in how I used to be. I came out of a very painful divorce.
Yeah, the bad divorce. So you had a painful divorce, but then you had a bit of counselling yourself, you were saying.
I was receiving counselling when we was married, and I continued with the same counsellor. I even saw her last week. So I still go counselling. It's the best thing, because I love it when I come out of there, because you can just be yourself, and we all got issues, and some of us suppress.
It's just clearing your mind,
clearing your mind. But the reason why I progressed and changed so quickly is because I was studying life coaching and counselling at the same time. So my counsellor said I fast-tracked getting over what I was going through by 5 times, because the average person is not going to receive counselling and coaching at the same time. And I was enjoying the coaching, so I fast-tracked it. And at the same time, what I'm learning, I can apply to other people as well.
So I know you have a partner now. Do you think you'd ever marry again after that painful divorce, or were you just going to keep it?
I'd definitely get married again. This has not put me off. I'm not going to allow one experience to prevent me from moving forward. I definitely get married again. The marriage wasn't, it broke down at the end, but I did love some parts of that. Being a husband, and I had a daughter as well, and I had a wife, and nice feeling. So I mean, I could be angry and saying, I'm never going to do marriage because of that, but then I'm allowing my past to dictate my future.
You need to let it go to
to let it go, yeah.
Okay, so from relationship coach, you're now an author. You've got your book, How to Find the Right Man.
I Can Find You the Right Man.
I Can Find You the Right Man. Apologies there. So when's that going to be out? Tell us about that.
My book launches next year, June the 6th.
Okay,
so
June the 6th, ladies.
The June the 6th.
Find You the Right Man. There you go. Oh, look at, they're looking smooth on that cover. They're looking slick. Is that Photoshop?
No, of course not. That's me.
Of course not. I'm joking. I'm a comedian.
Yeah.
You're looking good.
Thank you. So so that's coming out next year. Most will be ready about, I'd say, April onwards. But the book launch, the official book launch, is on June the 6th, and there's going to be an after party. And I'm having some top speakers coming along there, and maybe somebody really big might be interviewing me on that night as well. So
I might be available.
No, you're not invited.
I tell you what, I was going to just about say you can come back on the show next year and tell us more about it, but I might take that back. So what else can I say? I've also heard that you're going to the USA next year. Like, what's that about? What's happening?
Yeah, there's been a few people that wanted to bring me over there, but I've been in contact with somebody, but I cannot say who. But this person is very, 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 very big out there, and actually the same person's going to be has agreed to endorse my book, so I can't say nothing at the moment.
Secretive.
I know, but once everything's been confirmed, I was having a few Skype calls this last week, and emails are going backwards and forwards, and once everything's confirmed in place, then yeah. But I'm expecting about 300 people at the book launch anyway.
Wow.
So yeah.
So lots and lots happening.
Lots of organisation.
So you've got your website. If you want to know about Des, you can check him out on desoconnors.com and icanfindyouthirightman.com. You also setting up a relationship dating conference? Yes, I'm next year, in March, I'm setting up the only dating and relationship conferences in the UK. The reason why I decided to set that up is because there are loads of business conferences, loads of business seminars, but there's nothing dealing with dating and relationships. So I'm going to be bringing loads of the top speakers throughout the UK, just to provide some value and some guidance to the audience there as well, so they can take some tips, whether you're single or whether you're in a relationship, or whether you want to be maybe you want to be a relationship coach, or maybe you want to become part of my team that you can be speaking on stage for people in the future as well. Wow. So definitely check out desoconnors.com and icanfindyouthirightman.com to find out more. Des, you've been an amazing guest. You're going to stay here. Of course, yeah. It's not going anywhere. I'm going to just move on now because I've got to get my second guest on as well. So now it's time for the Laugh Out Loud competition. So I hope you were watching that advert earlier. I need you to tell me 2 of the comedians that will be performing at Laugh Out Loud on the 21st of December at Proud Camden. To enter the competition, just follow us at That's What's Up UK and send me a tweet with your answer. Don't forget to use the hashtag That's What's Up. Or if you want, just give us a call in the studio and those pair of tickets could be yours on 0203 355 5526. We're going to take another quick break. And when we return, it's time to get the party started with the That's What's Up music section. And I'll be talking to Samuell Benta. So make sure you come back. See you soon. Yes, babe, trust me, it's going to be fine.
Really? This takes a picture of the baby inside my tummy and then puts it on the...
Bully up a trap. When I get the mic, no. taking his phone?
Tommy, what are you doing with your sister's phone? Oh my God, Kel, what happened to your hand?
Nothing.
No, just look, just look.
No! It don't look like any hair straight.
Oh, why are you trying to say that I'm lying? The headmistress would like to see Kelly and Michelle, please.
Jamie, where you been, babe?
I'm gonna put a stop to this right now, tonight.
Bully up a trap. When I get the mic, say, nah, get it back. Say, nah, said I'm a bully up a trap. When I get the mic, say, yeah, nah, get it back. Say, nah, said I'm a bully up a trap. When I get the mic.
Welcome back. You're watching That's What's Up on FusionPlusTV. Now, as I said, it's time to get that party started with the That's What's Up music section. And we're going to be checking out the UK Artist of the Week. And this is going to be a guy called T3st, a UK hip-hop and rapper representing South London. There he is. So the tune that we're going to play today is called Money on My Phone, and it's by T3st, featuring Young O and Drowsy. Enjoy.
Money on my phone. The way you're doing it so wrong. Money on my phone. Listen, the way you're doing it so wrong. Money on my phone. Put at the hotline. Instagram pictures, she better get with us. She know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Money on my phone. It's Instagram, my picture. Know we the realest, it's so unbelievable.
You know my league. Talk about me, my realist, the beast. I got money on my phone. Kids ringing off like answer me for vocals. Makes them breathe, revolve, it kills them majorly. Bruv, you know my league. Talk about me, my realist, the beast.
Money on my phone. Put at the hotline. Instagram pictures, you better get with us. You know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Money on my phone. It's Instagram, my picture. Know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Oh, no number, belling on my phone, I ain't got time, listen, I'm busy, yeah. Leave a voicemail if your name is Rihanna, if not, then it better be lazy, yeah. From Southside to not Wheezy, yeah. Man, I'm getting on greasy. Look, we ain't talking about blood money when I say I wanna make me kill it back. Money on my phone. Put at the hotline. Instagram pictures, you better get with us. You know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Money on my phone. It's Instagram, my picture. Know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Had about 4 missed calls this morning. I'm like, I hope that this shit's important. If you know about that English style, then I guess I'll speak your language. No way. Was getting packed up in the rave last night, but I see the man taking selfies. Tell the time wasted, I'll kill my vibe. Bell my phone, I ping my berry. Money on my phone. Put at the hotline. Instagram pictures, you better get with us. You know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Money on my phone. It's Instagram, my picture. Know we the realest, it's so unbelievable.
Took my brother Drowsy. He said go home on the beat. Speaking in tongues, virus and infected it. Chaos, Scarface, a Pacino. I used to make money legal. Now I make money legal. Chilling with some birds, eagles.
Money on my phone. Put at the hotline. Instagram pictures, you better get with us. You know we the realest, it's so unbelievable. Money on my phone. It's Instagram, my picture. Know we the realest, it's so unbelievable.
But now it's time to check out the International Artist of the Week. This is a gorgeous artist from Hawaii. Her name's Maryanne Ito. Sorry, she's 31 years old. She's Japanese Samoan from Honolulu. She's a soul singer, songwriter, performer. Compared to like Erykah Badu and Jill Scott. And do you know what? Her style and her vocal is amazing. I got sent this by her manager, DJ Benny James, and her UK agent, Andy Franklin. And as soon as I heard it, I said, I'm getting it on the show. So you guys check this out. It's Maryanne, and her song is called With You. Maryanne Ito.
Hey.
to compromise. Never knew no one is fly. To send me soaring high. And this energy is something that I can't deny. Letting go of everything. You're bringing out the best in me. You're bringing up I'd rather be than with you.
Now, baby, I can't think of nothing better to do than sitting here talking to you. All I need is a second of your time to whisper in your ear and let you know what's on my mind. Now, what you drinking, tell the bartender make it too. If you don't mind, I'ma stay with you. All I need is a second of your time to whisper in your ear and let you know what's on my mind.
Those vocals are so sweet, man. I remember the days when I could sing like that before I started smoking. I'm kidding myself. I can find out more about Maryanne on her website, MaryanneIto.com. And you can also get her album on iTunes. It's called Waking Up, her debut album. I highly recommend it. Maryanne will also be here in 2015, so watch this space. Now it's time to introduce my second guest, Samuell Benta. Welcome to That's What's Up.
Hey.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm good.
You good? Yeah, you chilling?
I'm chilling. It's all good here, man.
So tell my viewers a little bit about yourself.
A little bit about myself. Samuell Benta, rapper, actor, writer, director. Made a show called All About the McKenzies, which has gone online. It's also been on London Live TV.
Yeah.
Very passionate about the youth, moving forward, consciousness growth. Oh man, where did I start?
Tell you what, this man's a man in a mission. Like, when I first met Samuell, I knew him as mysterious. Like, we were back in the day with MTG, when I was rapping, we had our crew, making those power moves all day. And I'm so proud to see what he's achieved, you know, since those rapping days. He's gone on, you know, we used to sit down talking about Fresh Prince, like the UK version and stuff. But, you know, you've got talkers and you've got doers, and mysterious Samuell is definitely a doer. So I'm really, really proud of you. I just wanted to tell you that.
Awesome.
So, but how did you make that transition, like, from rap into acting? Like, were you trained?
Well, I never went to drama school. I never went to film school. I kind of just learned everything kind of like self-taught. And I went to, in terms of the acting, I kind of went to like a one-off a week drama workshop, which they also had an agency as well. So I went on loads and loads of different auditions, kind of learned along the way. My first part on TV was like a couple of lines in The Bill. Remember
the Bill when it was still on,
And the roles got bigger, and then eventually it got to a stage where I just kind of wanted to create my own show. So.
But hold on, you've missed a lot there. I mean, you've done The Bill. He's done Holby, guys. He's done Hotel Babylon. You was playing some yard in Hotel Babylon. With I remember that with the cane roads.
I haven't done Holby City.
Have you done Holby?
No. I think you're probably getting it confused with EastEnders.
My researcher is sacked. So it was Hotel Babylon, Silent Witness.
Yeah.
That's my own thought there.
Yeah. EastEnders E20. A lot of the children know me from the
Hold on. Guys, this is the Black Ranger Wilson. This is the Black Ranger from Power Rangers, yeah? I've seen you. I was so impressed. Like, how did you get that job and what training did you have to do that?
Basically, this was in 2006. I got a phone call from my agent saying, there's a audition for Power Rangers, and I was shocked. I thought, I didn't know that show was still going on back then, because I remember watching it back in the day with Mike Morphin. So then I remembered all I had was American. I could do American accent. Went to audition, smacked it, and at the time I used to do boxing classes as well. So I remember the casting director was basically saying to me, what kind of style of fighting do you know? Could you show us some? So I actually came to the audition with some boxing gloves.
Oh my God.
And I was kind of just doing some stuff in front of the camera, and they was quite impressed by that. So
that's how it happened. Where did you film? Was it in New Zealand?
It was in New Zealand, yeah.
How long were you out there?
I was out there for 7.5 months.
Wow. But I mean, that was quite soon. So how soon did you get that? How many jobs did you do before you got that role?
I think there was 3, because there was The Bill, Silent Witness, Hotel Babylon, and then it was the Power Rangers. So basically, 2 weeks after the audition, I flew out to New Zealand.
Wow,
Yeah,
that
2
is
weeks.
amazing. Like, really well done. And then you came back, and as I said, back in the days, we used to talk about Fresh Prince, where's our version, and my wife and kids and stuff. And so you came up with All About the McKenzies.
Yeah.
Yeah. How did you, get it from the idea and people chatting? How did you make it happen?
Oh my gosh, how long have we got left on the show?
Well, not that long. It's a condensed version.
That's a condensed version.
Yes, please.
Well, basically, on a serious note, I thought of the idea. In fact, it's 4 years today that I thought of the idea of the show.
Wow, so celebrate. Let's celebrate.
Yeah, 4-year anniversary. It was just a stage where, obviously, with British television, there's not a lot of positive black representation on TV. And I wanted to create a show which showed us in a completely different way, where we was actually doing something good and positive. So
that's what we need.
I decided to create some sort of family-orientated show, because I know with us as black people, it's not exactly portrayed as happy black families. If anything, it's like broken down families, single mums,
stereotype drug
stereotype stuff. And I know on a psychological level that won't really do the youth any favors. They need something positive to look up to. So I thought I needed to create some sort of show. I had to learn along the way. I was
going to say, because I mean, as I said, and one thing I do know about Samuel is he's very smart. And you've got a very good brain, but you also do like to give back and do stuff that is sort of encouraging and they can learn from. But it's one thing acting and reading the script. Like, how do you then go and do the script? Get that cast.
Yeah, I mean, when I started out, I'd never written a script before, but I had to learn how to write that. I went onto YouTube to find out how to use a certain script writing software. I downloaded some free script writing software, researched similar types of shows to look at their script layout. And I've grown up on a lot of the 90s sitcoms, like Fresh Prince, Moesha, Sister, Cosby Show, all of that. All of that, exactly, Smart Guy. So I kind of knew what that formula was from start to finish. So it was just about writing something along those kind of guidelines. So I got it written. So
the research is key. The research and the preparation is key.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, with other people, it's a completely different story. But I basically put the idea out there that I was looking to do something. I mean, to produce, write, direct, and star in the same show, it's quite a lot.
It is.
And
look at the show there.
Oh, man, I'm gonna watch those women now.
I can dance, you can't test these moves,
You must remain in the car.
We could get arrested for real, Everyone, please be on their best behaviour. I'm not looking to get the sack. Plus, my manager's in tonight.
Granddad, that was like the 1800s. Miniskirts weren't even invented then. Why? Hey, baby. Why? Girls faced it. Why? Can't we just click the undo button?
Your finger looking good, you got me!
I must say, I would love to hear more of those exhilarating bars.
Holy Egypt! Because Mars is a third man at this game.
I don't care, I want them out of the house. I mean, that's rubbing it in, isn't it? And I'll support you always.
Who do you think you were talking to downstairs like that, young lady? Yes, baby. I've missed you. Charlene, you move too fast. Let me just get to a table as soon as possible because we're starving.
I'm writing a sweet poem to Ian, the love of my life.
What kind of mother would name their son Titus? It sounds like a disease you get on your feet.
Sorry, detective. What?
You is an idiot, you know that. Shut up, man, I'm talking. Rooney is not from the Caribbean. What? Come out of my face. Why out of your mouth?
tell you what, that's so impressive. Shopping on Black Friday. Did you see our local Asda in Wembley? Did you see the clip?
I saw a video online, a YouTube video.
How embarrassing was that?
They're fighting over TVs.
Give me that Polaroid. I can't forget it. I want that screen. Well, that's like, does it take pictures? Like, what is so good about these TVs?
I don't know, but I swear, if you look closely, you might be able to see Mel in the background.
No, that wasn't me.
She was there.
It wasn't me. I want to give me those Polaroids. Give me those Polaroids. No, I'll put it on eBay. I'll put those on eBay. Now, you guys are nuts. You guys are nuts. Just before you go, just again, there's told the viewers at home where they can find out about you.
You can go to www.desoconnors.com, or you can also go to icanfindyouthirightman.com. Type my name in Facebook, Des O'Connor. You can see me on there as well, and Twitter, Des O'Connor as well. So, yeah.
Thank you very much for coming on the show.
Thank you. It's been a great show.
I enjoyed it. Thank you for coming on. And Samuel, I know you gave someone, but just do it again.
Okay. All about the McKenzies. Is the camera on me? Okay.
Yeah, you're on.
All about the McKenzies.com. Twitter @sbenta, and you can find me on Facebook, Samuell Benta.
Amazing. Well, these guys have been amazing guests. And you know what? This is the last show before we break up until the new year. So I'm going to wish you guys now a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. For any of you businesses out there that may want to advertise your event or your business on our show, or for a new artist or talent that wants to feature on, just send us a tweet at That's What's Up UK. Go like our official Facebook page at That's What's Up Official, or just contact me via my Twitter at Melanie T. Gayle. And for those of you that can't make Laugh Out Loud on the 21st of December, shame on you, shame on you. But if you can't make it, I'm going to leave you guys with a little bit of comedy from myself, and I hope you enjoy it, just to see what you're missing. So run that BT, and guys, have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. That's what's up.
If you're in practice right now, it's Melanie Gayle.
Everybody, you guys feeling good?
Yeah.
Okay, I said, are you feeling? You guys feeling good now, aren't you?
Yeah.
All right, as Alf just said, my name's Melanie Gayle, aka Mel G. As you can see what I did there. I'm from North Weezy, and for those of you that ain't down with the streets, that's North West London. Okay, so I currently work in Piccadilly, which I love. The money's good. It's okay. I work in advertising, but I can't stand the commute in. Yeah, the underground just drives me crazy. Yeah, when I get underground, I just get train rage. Like when I first left Baker Street, I'm like, what's going on? The platform was crowded. Everyone just standing up. The train pulls up crowded. When it pulls up, everyone starts parting to the left, parting to the right, like it's the Red Sea. I'm at the back, like, what's going on? Like, what's everyone doing, right? The doors open, everyone comes off like cattle. I see a big space there, so I'm like, yeah, I'm getting on this train, right? I cut right through the middle. Everyone starts looking at me like, this girl's got no train etiquette. She's not down with the code. I'm like, listen, yeah, I need to get to work. I can't be late again, yeah. I've got verbal warnings and shit. So I need to get to work, right? So everyone's giving me the evils. I'm like, whatever, moving on down the train. More and more crowded, right? You can't even breathe. At the next stop, the doors open. There's a man, a short man, right? He's got 3 dogs and a 12-year-old child in rush hour. I'm thinking, where on God's earth is this man going? Do you know what I'm saying? Anyway, he starts pushing these dogs on. So I've got these stupid dogs around my leg, putting here on my jeggings. Trust me, I'm getting vexed, right? A man's there with his stinky armpit in my face like poo on a hot day. And then there's another man there rubbing up his things behind me, getting his teeth filled. And you guys know they're always doing that. You probably do it yourself. You probably do it. There's always someone doing that. And then I'm looking forward to that. I'm near that boiling point. And then someone's like, they want to get on the train. There's nowhere to go, do you know what I mean? So you hear that voice you would always hear if you commute, like, excuse me, love, can you move down, let somebody else on the train? So I tried to breathe, I tried to count to 10, but guys, I lost it, yeah. On this occasion, I shouted calmly, what the fuck do you want me to do? Stand on the dog's head or something? Everyone starts looking at me again like, ooh, you got a big wrong tie this morning. I just push up my face like, whatever. And trust me, no one said nothing to me. I don't blame them, right? So I got to work, it was a busy day, like, all I wanted to do was just go home, chill, relax, and meditate, right? Get to Finchley Road. I see one of these guys, like a hoodie guy. He's got his hood up now. He's got his trousers down low. I can see his brief, like his Primani pants, yeah. I don't want to see that shit. He's on the phone and he's like, yeah, fam! What, blood? Yeah! I'm telling you, man! That threesome! That
Jesus was banging, blood. Banging. The girls was calling out my name like big papa boy. Trust me. He's like, what you want in, boy? You want in? And he's like, hold on a sec, hold on a sec. Man ain't doing no next man, you know. The man's not on no sword fighting thing. So I'm like, why are people talking this shit in public? Like, can't you wait to get home? Do you know what I mean? And it's like, my brother the other day, it's like things they do on mobiles. My brother was in a party with his girlfriend the other day. My brother's standing here. His girlfriend's standing here. And they're having an argument on the mobiles via text in the same room. I'm like, are you serious? And like, she's there arguing, she's pressing the buttons like this. Like the harder she's pressing it, it's going like more angry or something. And I was just cool, like, whatever. I said, why don't you guys just talk? Why don't people talk nowadays? But it's kind of crazy what these people are doing. But on a more positive note, I've got some good news. I've recently lost 4.5 stones. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much. And it's amazing. I've gone from a size 20 to a 12. Like, these are size 12, super skinny jeans. Like, I can't believe I'm in them, right? Before I couldn't get my arm in these jeans. That's how big I was, right? And like, everything's good. My blood pressure's dropped. It's all going in the right direction. But when I was big, I was nice. I mean, I liked myself. I was like, in Jamaica, they call me fluffy, you get me? I was like, ow. Right? I was fluffy like a dumpling. And I was like, man, I was all happy. I was all happy, right? And it's like, yeah, I like the new me, but sometimes it's the old me, especially. I had some acids, yeah. I was known as Melanie Melons at school, do you know what I'm saying? My boobs used to be out here, yeah. They used to be huge, right? If I let down from here, I could mop the floor like that. They were massive. And my friend from Jamaica, she go like, Melanie, Lord, me God, you boo with them big. What's up with you boo with them big? And I'm like, yeah, man, to the front of the queue, you know what I mean? God bless me and that. And now they're gone, she's like, Lord, me God, me can't believe them gone. I said, I can't believe it either. I looked down over there, like, fucking hell, there's my feet. 20 years. It was a revelation. But this is what I've got to tell you how I lost it. Everyone's like, no, was it Slimming World? Was it Weight Watchers? Insanity. I'm like, hell no. I ain't doing that burpees and star jump shit. That's too much effort. I created my own unique program I call Sexercise 7.2. And it just involves making love 7 days a week, twice a week, yeah? And trust me, it works. And the best thing about it is I'm working on a DVD, so that's going to be coming soon. So watch this space.